Put the right screen on. Wrath Beta. There we go. Are they both called Wrath and it's going to conflict now? Oh, no, it worked. Okay, cool. Okay. Hey guys, if you're just jumping on, this is me just killing time on the beta while I wait for the real server to pop up. Trying to think of fun things to do. So I need to actually copy some stuff. So I need to get my weak aura. I have updated it, not quite a bit, but like, I added some stuff. And I want to make sure it updates to, so I figured I'd do that since it's only saved on the beta. I should do that now before it falls off. Okay, so all I have to do is click export, copy this, find a browser screen. You can't see me doing this, but I'm doing Wago, finding my feral tracker, and import new string. 1.0.3, man. Vacation and extra counters. Okay, updated. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Next, what do I want to do? I want to decide. I don't know. I guess I want to practice rotation, but I'm not like 100% on board. See if I can. Oh, I did a new farm last night. It was awesome. No, we're not back online. This is the beta. Sorry to disappoint. I have it off screen though. As soon as it pops up, I promise I'll let you know if it pops up while I'm watching it. We've got hours though. Like it's 11. They said what, 3? So we're talking at least, so it's 6. So it's 7 hours from now. So I figured I would stream and kill some time on the beta while I wait. Feel free to not watch or watch. I don't know. There's really nothing to do if you're into WoW right now. The beta's up, so that's the weird part is. Maybe I'll do a heroic. It clearly says Wrath Beta. How dare you? How dare you? Right? It does say that, right? Wrath Beta. Yeah, it does say Wrath Beta. And it says waiting for pre-patch to launch. That is not, I should, hold on. You know what? You're right though. Let me let me put up a disclaimer. This is not live. This is not pre-patch. Okay, let me turn that on. There. You can't say I'm baiting anybody. This is this is it's as best as I can. It's as clear as I can make it. Clear as day. That's well there. Now you can reread. I can't. Can I do a picture of like it not being pre-patch? I don't know how I would discern that. Let's see if anybody, literally anybody's doing anything. Let's. Literally nobody. There's nobody online. I don't know why, because the regular server's down. Why wouldn't people be on the beta? There's one guy here. There's a couple people here. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can. Hold on. I don't want to actually be queued up as a tank. Let me uncheck that. And you can't. So let's see. Feral Kitty. Okay, so now I can chat. Here, I'll just see if anyone wants to do heroics. Yeah, I am. I should be in Twitch, right? Yeah, I'm in Twitch. Yep, twitch.tv/griftonish. Check us out. Anyone want to do heroics? Look at all these people. These are all people just standing around. Nobody wants to do anything. That's a Tauren. That's not his fault. Got put into this life. But yeah, I'm on both. I don't know if I want to become a what do you call it? What do they call it in Twitch? Not like a member, an associate or a brotherhood. I can't remember. There's like a term for when you become Twitch and you can like make money. I don't want to be that guy. I'd rather be just a guy who does content. Hold on. A partner? Is it a partner over there? I think it's a partner. I just want to get into a heroic so I can do something. Servers popped up for a brief moment on BCC, then went down. I'm watching it closely. Oh, what up? at this blue screen anymore. Yeah, sure, no problem. Oh man, I should make a shortcut for that. Twitch.tv/Griftinish. I don't know if that'll link it though. Let me add the HTTPS. There we go. Boom, roasted. So apparently the TBC servers came up for a second. So I am going to continue to jump over there and spam as soon as I know, guys. I promise I'll let you know. I don't worry about fighting. I'm not going fresh, so I'm just gonna be hopping on. Oh, a message. Use your imagination. Life is all just one big blue screen, and it's our minds that form reality. Thank you. You for your sage wisdom. I'm seeing the 3 p.m. PST expected uptime message now. I figured it would be a long downtime today. Yes. So if you guys don't know what is happening today, they are essentially uploading. I will be a tank. Sorry, I don't want to jump around. I will be a tank in Prepatch. Essentially, what they're doing today is they are uploading all of Wrath right now. So the Prepatch is Wrath. If you guys don't know that, I know Wrath doesn't come out until the 24th, 26th, whatever. But they have to upload the whole game now so that we can play on the proper talents, proper, changes, all that stuff. So today is actually the game being uploaded and replaced. So you probably, if you haven't already, there is an update. You should update it. And now your screen should look like a blue Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So that is a big thing. DK's come alive today. So that is a concern. On top of that, they're popping up fresh servers for both EU and NA. So if you are hoping to get on, it's going to be a mad dash to get on those servers for character creation, all that other good jive stuff. So yes, a lot going on today, and they gave themselves a huge window. Are they going to need that huge window? I don't know. They do this a lot on raid nights for us because we're a Tuesday raid nighter. So we're trying to hurry up and get everything crafted. A lot of people, we have people like lined up as inscriptionists or scribes, if you will, to craft certain stuff for all of our readers. We're also, going to be watching the auction house. I'm going to be selling stuff on the auction house to just make an absolute killing. I've been sitting on this stuff forever. So a lot is going to be happening in the first hour, and the servers are going to go up and down, and it's going to be chaotic. Whew. Are you watch Last Rug Snacks? Whoa. Hey Kiara, and hey the Mercade. Hope I got that right. Yes, nostalgia for real. This if you weren't on the beta and this is the first time seeing that dragon come down and do that roar, it's pretty exciting. If you guys want to watch, I'll put the cinematic on. I don't know if that's something that would be appealing to everyone, but I really like watching the cinematic. It's probably one of the best cinematics in the game. I actually like the one from Legion. I know that it's long, but like I enjoyed it. But yeah, maybe I'll put that on really quick. Here, let me switch over. In case you guys are wondering, I do have it loaded on my screen. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Here it is. And the music. So let me hit the cinematic and you guys can, oh, this is new, guys. This is new. Oh, did I just hit the wrong button? No, it connected. Oh my God, guys. It might be faster than I thought. Oh, so the login servers are up, but the actual realms are down. They're two separate systems. So that means that they have detected the list. So the two new ones are Sky Fury and, what is the other one? Are these all the new ones only? Are the new ones going to come up first? So I actually don't know the two. Does anybody know the names of the two servers? Are you talking about, hold on. 1 second. I'm checking something really quick. I'm going to see what the names of the two servers are. Did they actually name both of them? Fresh Start Realms Prepatch expansion. So it's Sky Fury and Maladath. Okay, so Maladath isn't on here yet. Let me switch, right? Okay, so it's not all of them. So they must be prepping the servers and bringing them up one at a time. We're going to keep refreshing this. Sorry, guys. Okay, yes. Yeah, we get them early. I don't know. Did you guys hear the argument Brian Birmingham made for why the US gets the pre-patch early? I don't know if you guys heard that. It's pretty funny. Yes, we can talk about rotation if you want. There's not a lot going on. So yeah, like I'll start a heroic. Let's see if there's any stuff. Let's form. I'm gonna form a heroic. Only a Strathome? No, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. And there's another druid. Oh, this group comp's garbage. But yes. Yeah, we get it early because get this. The developers of the game are in the US, so it allows them to get the early bugs out of the way before the EU gets it. Yeah, what about Rugsnax? I don't know what Rugsnax means. I'm assuming he streamed a Nax run. I saw him on a feral in a Nax recently, but yeah. No, I'm telling you, man, you're better off. You're gonna dodge the stress of the release because they're gonna fix all the problems. By the time it gets to EU, you guys are gonna have a smooth launch. Ours is gonna be chaos. You're gonna watch the servers go up and down. Like, look, we're like, this is what we do. Oh, that's right, the tabs. Okay, so all the servers are up. Let's see if is it Maladath? Okay, so wait, no, I thought Maladath was supposed to be PvE though. Yeah, Maladath is supposed to be PvE. It's supposed to be normal, and it's marked as PvP. Did you guys see that? So this is Maladath. It's marked PvP. It's supposed to be a PvE server. Ooh, interessante. Yeah. He did it without burying. I do best the others than do. Man, I'm sorry, ready to go. Your English is rough. Because he do it without. I do best the others than do. Okay, so first of all, if Rugs does it without bear weaving, that's fine. There's not going to be a huge difference. There's going to be a small fluctuation between regular and bear weaving because you don't bear weave on every single boss. You don't bear weave on every single pull. You can, but you shouldn't. How come I can't open this? You see this? Uh-oh. There we go. So bear weaving is not going to add a 7% increase overall. It's going to add a 7% increase to the rotation if you are doing bear weaving, which is, again, only on certain fights where the boss is essentially static. So don't get too stressed about bear weaving. Again, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I bet Rugs doesn't end up doing it. I bet a lot of people will end up just doing the rotation. But you're going to find there are times when you get into the rotation, you're out of energy, you have nothing to do, and you're like, man, I wish I could bear weave. And you just could bear weave. You just shift, enrage, mangle maul. And that way you don't have to reapply mangle in cat form. It's just like, it's a minor change, but don't stress if you don't want to do it. No, he doesn't. He doesn't do it better than others do. He's good though. Like I'm not gonna take anything away from him. He's a good player, but there are better players. Four fresh servers, two PvE. Yeah, but you're seeing this, right? Right? Like there are only the Maladath is marked PvP. It should be a PvE server. I'm gonna do a fresh. I have to click on US East. See? Broken. Let me switch to the beta. He went on a rant about it on the Feral Deep Dive episode. I know he was such a jerk. I'm sorry. Like, if you guys are big Rugs fans, I'm not gonna take any shots at him, but he did come off as kind of a not friendly person in that video. He kind of had an attitude against two people that were very calm and rational, and I think it made him, even if his opinions made sense, because like he did say some really interesting stuff, like how flower shifting is going to be a DPS loss overall. But he also came at it with such an attitude that like nobody, I don't think very many ferals came back thinking, oh man, Rugs, what a great guy. You know what I mean? Which whatever. I don't know. It's the beta. Yeah, he is. He is a bit of an elitist. No, it's not an elitist. He's a private server snob. So a lot of people from private servers, they're like, "Oh, trust me, I've been on private servers. I know what I'm talking about." And it's just like, man, come on. Like, I get it. Fine, you've been on a private server, but like, it's not the same thing. And yes, your opinion has value, but talking down to people that don't play on private servers is just the worst look. I'm sorry. He had some very good point. He had some good points, but he also when he tried to argue against a point, instead of using valid, he started talking about phase two, which annoyed a lot of people. because they're like, no, we're talking about phase one. He's like, yeah, but in phase two, something something. And they're like, but we're not talking about phase two. Like, and that was really frustrating because it's like he clearly lost the argument but refused to admit it because he's stubborn, and like that was a turnoff for me. But yeah, but yeah. Either way, all I'm saying is if he would have came at it like if you watch any of the other deep dives, if people had differing opinions, there's ways to bring it up without sounding like a jerk. Like let's say you're like, yeah, flower shifting, it's the way to go, and I decided I disagree. I could say, no, I see your point with flower shifting, but something you have to factor in with flower shifting is when you shift out of form, you're removing leader of the pack from not just yourself but every other player in your raid, and that can be seen as an overall DPS loss. So yeah, it might be great for your single target DPS or your single DPS, but for overall DPS, it's probably going to suffer. So I don't recommend flower shifting in any kind of scenario unless you have two ferals. Like, see how I said that and I didn't sound like a complete jerk? Not hard, not hard. Well, the thing is, if you don't know, Ruggs was going to be a feral. I actually followed this story. Ruggs was going to be a feral in Wrath. He talked about being in DK, but he said no. I'm definitely gonna do feral. And then all the Omen of Clarity PPM discussion started making it look like it was gonna be worse, and he immediately just jumped ship. He's like, no, I'm gonna be a DK. And then it started turning out that ferals aren't being nerfed. They're gonna be just fine. And so he's like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna be feral and a DK. And you're like, bro, either be a feral or don't be a feral. Don't be like this. Like I'm chasing the top DPS because like that's just not fun. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. His attitude has more value. Like when you say something calmly, it adds more value than if you say something raging about it. Like, "Oh, you don't even know what you're talking." Like the other problem is like the guys that were he was arguing against were they're theory crafters. They're doing sims and stuff. And his argument against it was like, "No, on a lot of points, you're like, he's like, "No, it's not true. That's no, you're not thinking about this." And like even like the strength versus agi one, which I think was like the peak of like, wow, dude, stop. Um, I don't know. I honestly don't. He all I've heard on the streams that I've watched was he went DK, and then now he's going to be a DK and a feral, and that was a big shock because like he had said, I'm not going to be feral, and because Scotty J said the same thing, he's not going to be feral. He's going to go resto. His reasoning was they wanted to have every officer fill a role, and they didn't have a healing officer, so he volunteered to go resto. But he has like a billion ferals, so maybe like that's not going to be an issue for him. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know Rogue's life. All I know is that like he did come off as a jerk, and even if he had good points, it was hard to see them over his attitude, which is really disappointing. Because like, hey, I have an attitude sometimes too. I mean, like we're not perfect. Like maybe he was in a bad mood, maybe someone spit in a cereal or whatever. But like, yeah, it sucked. To be fair though, they talked a little bit over his head, so frustrating build up. You think they talked over his head? That's interesting. I felt like they tried to make cogent points. If you guys don't know who Nerd Egghead is, he's like the sim guy, the calculation guy on the Druid forums. He's very well known and very respected as a sim guy. Like he knows his sims. A lot of people build their sims off of him. So and Shadow, or sorry, not Shadow. Oh my God, Smash Paw. Smash Paw is also pretty well known because he can pump. He's an absolute pumper. Yes. Yeah, and I think that's the interesting part is like I think the other two were able to accept his accept his premises and still be able to either agree with him or refute what he said clearly. But I think when he was right, they admitted it. I don't think there was ever a time where he said, "Yeah, okay." He was just like, "No, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't waste your money on Dark Moon Fair." And he's like, "Well, it's still best in slot, you know." And then they were like talking about strength versus agi. If you haven't watched the video, it's 4 hours of just like it's actually not 4 hours of them doing that because Ruggs doesn't join until an hour into the video, but it does get pretty not even tense because it's one sided. Like the other two just were like, "Oh, okay, I get it." Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't on there because I would have been a complete jerk to him. I would have been like, "Listen, man, wait, hold on, hold on. I'm refreshing. Okay, so they're all still offline, but they're popping up. But Maladeth is still PvP. Can summon. Looking for heals, looking for heals. I really like Smash Boss saying just don't buy the card, like it was such a fresh opinion. I mean, a lot of people are saying that. Like I think in a video I did on like how much gold you need, I talked about Darkmoon Fair because people talk about it in such like big regards, and I do think it's going to be super expensive. But they made a really good point that like it has probably the least value for ferals over any other class. It's still considered best in slot for phase one. Probably it's going to be in your bag or being used in phase two for most of it. So I definitely see the value, but spending 15 to 20,000 gold on it, unless you're just like absolutely gold rich, I just can't do it. I thought maybe I could get it for like 5k, and I'd be willing to pay 5k for that because it is, I've paid 5k for a lot of expensive pieces that I think are worthwhile, but like 15, 20, no, no way, man. Yeah, and I agree. 60 DPS isn't worth 20k gold, but is 60 DPS worth 3 gold or 3k gold, 5k gold? Like what is the number? And I came to the conclusion it's 5k. Like I'd be willing to spend $5,000, 5,000 gold on it. No, I think I was in one with Smash, and he was absolutely no, I wasn't. I wasn't in with him. I was in with someone else, and they were just absolutely crushing me, and it was humiliating. I think Mirror of Truth, and once you get Grim Toll, I think that's the next one up. Let me see. I think Grim Toll, right? Yeah. I think you just have to decide for yourself what is it worth. And that was something I made. I tried to make a really big point of how much gold you need. Like people are buying the Mammoth. Like if you guys don't know what the Mammoth is, oh, you can go up to 7k easily. I mean, 5k is fine on like a moving boss fight, but a stationary boss fight, especially with ads, depending on the boss, obviously. Okay, so hold on, I'm just gonna show you guys this. This is the Reigns of the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth. It's cost 20,000 gold. Is it worth it? To me, no. I'm not gonna buy this thing. But like, if you're sitting on 120,000 gold, maybe 20,000 is not that big of a deal to have reagents on demand and a repair bot anytime you need to exit the raid. It does have its abilities. I don't think, first of all, you only need one person in the raid to have it. So you've got that rich guy, let him have it. Don't waste your gold on it. And same thing with like Darkmoon Fair. If you can't justify spending the gold, don't. Just don't. You'll be fine. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nope. I would pay 20 gold for a trinket you can use until ICC. Yeah, and that might be the case. Darkmoon Fair might be the case for a couple classes where it is that long. Uh, but at the end of the day, he does better than the other two and help his raid. Don't you agree? No, I don't agree. I think Ruggs is a great feral DPS. I do not think he is the best feral DPS. Um, I think he's up there. He's definitely a pumper, and I don't want to dismiss him as like not a great feral DPS. Um, I think that a lot of people that use the bear weaving and other things like that, they do better uh than Ruggs. Now, are they going to overall? We'll find out. Like, I don't want to make any speculation. Maybe Ruggs is number one. I mean, week one doesn't count, but like, so that's the other thing. Do you know what a week one rank one is? It's kind of like a cheese. I don't want to get into it because like I'll just get like triggered. But essentially, yeah, if he can hold number one position, absolutely. Like, listen to what he says. But if he has to hold that number one position by doing bear weaving or lacerate weaving or even flower shifting, then don't you consider that kind of hypocritical? And we'll see if that's what happens. So like maybe he does exactly what he says and he's top, and yeah, we have to all eat crow. I'm fine with that. But like I don't know. I don't want to play with someone who has an attitude like that either. That's just me. Okay. Some BOE prices, it will be more expensive than average Some BOEs. Yeah, probably. Some BOEs are expensive, even on my server, which is pretty small. And hey Web, what's up, man? Um, I mean, the timing for him was off. No one's fault, really. I just saw him opening his mouth for counter argument several times, but someone talked at that exact moment, so it left him to shake his head. I don't know who the best is. Ruggs is probably a good example of like a really good player. And I'm not saying don't watch Ruggs. Um, are they selling boosts in pre-patch? I don't think you can boost in pre-patch. I think they're trying to prevent it as much as possible. I know a lot of people have been practicing on the beta to try to figure out boost schemes, but in case you're wondering, I just flipped over. I'm just gonna jump over really quick. See, it's still so. First of all, Maladeth is still marked as PvP, and they're all still down. Just in case you guys are wondering. About the ARP set for T6 and said 4-piece wasn't good, and then went 4-piece and did more damage. I just go fire. Yeah, the problem is, are people going to be boosting? Because you have a flurry of DKs, and I know there's a lot of discussion of going 4 DKs and like 1 healer, or if they can be done, which I don't know if they ever figure out a way to do it. 5 DK run. The Blitz boost. The Blitz boost. Blizz boost. Oh, I don't know what the Blizz boost is. I don't boost. I wish I could. I'm not in that world. When I want to level a character, I level him the normal way, which I know sucks. But I don't feel like I don't buy gold, and I don't boost, and I don't try to give myself a moral high ground for that. But I just feel like personally, if I did that, I wouldn't feel as it wouldn't feel as big of an achievement to get a character from level 1 to 70. I did use the boost, if that's what you're talking about. Like, I used the 58 boost. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So the Dark Portal Pass, I did use that for one of my druids, and I will use the 70, which should come out today as well. Yeah, sorry, thank you, Web. The 70 should come out today. I think that was announced / leaked. I don't know if it's confirmed. Do not quote me. Hold on, let me see if there's anything on it. The Blizzard 70 boost, because I think there was someone announced it, or someone mentioned it, but it never got announced. $40. No, probably gonna be right though. There's literally nothing been said about it. The only person that Milo mentioned it, and that was it. And that was it. That's too bad. I hope it comes out today because that'd make everything even more interesting. No, nobody. Brian can see. I thought that was a fake post though. Web, wasn't that like fake? If a mount comes with it. Well, there's usually like the Dark Portal Pass, and then there's like the Deluxe Dark Portal Pass that comes with like the pet and stuff like that. And I think now is the time to want to get that pet because of all the the mount collections. But yeah, I never bought the Deluxe Dark Portal Pass, so I don't have that. I don't know. It was the Nether, whatever that mount was. I don't have it. I have no idea how many people. Oh crap! How many people are actually um going to get it just for the mount though. Ooh. Hey, if you guys are looking for something to do, this is kind of slightly unrelated. I have a contest going. Let me see if I can link the contest. All you have to do is guess the time of the first downing clearing of Nax. I know it sounds stupid, but like if you guys want to participate in that, I will figure out a way to click on it and give you guys a link. Okay, there we go. Contest. It's easy. I'm giving away a 70 boost, but the 70 boost won't come out until after Nax is cleared, so it might not be for you. Nice to see you online again. Hey, Buzzy, I've got a question. Will you play Feral Cat or Bear in Prepatch and further in Wrath of the Lich King? Great question, Buzzy. I will be playing a Feral Tank in Prepatch, and I will be transitioning to a Feral Cat in Wrath level 80. I think that is the best plan for any Feral right now, because Feral DPS in Prepatch is going to not be great. And Feral tanks are still really solid in Prepatch. And then in Feral and then in level 80, Feral cats can pump, so that's a good place to transition. Now I know a lot of cats are going Boomkin, and honestly, Boomkin's not a bad way to go because Boomkins can absolutely pump. Can absolutely pump in both Prepatch and in 80. But I still recommend Feral for 80 just because I think it's more fun. But that's my opinion. Anyway, guys, check out that contest. It is essentially the chance to win a free boost. Again, it won't come out until the boost won't be available until like October 8th, probably. But yeah, if you're interested, it's pretty simple. Watch the video. make some free character. Let me check the screen one more time. I'm gonna click reconnect. Retrieving realm list. And I'm just gonna show you guys so you know I'm not lying. Servers are still down. And again, we've got like 5 hours. I am going to go for a bike ride with my neighbor to go get ice cream. So I'm going to hop off for a little bit, but I'm going to hop back on when I get back and do the same thing. Try to get into a heroic dungeon and maybe do some fun. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to take a little break because I do want to go for a bike ride. And I know I'm going to be sitting in this chair for like 8 hours today, so I might as well get the exercise. Anyway, guys, check out that contest. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, by the way. Yeah. Oh, epic riding and flying. Epic flying will still be 5,000. However, it will be discounted because it will be related to a faction that you probably have as exalted. So keep that in mind. Sorry, just wanted to throw that in there. Yeah, cat does suck. And I just saw those 2 messages come through. Anyway, guys, talk to you later.